Hey guys, I am back. Um, Take this down. Where is that? So I'm sorry the game audio is low. I gotta really refiddle with all this after tonight. Let me. Okay. So next up. So I didn't get quite as much magic grinding done today as I'd hoped, but we're at least a lot better off than we were before. Maybe I should actually wear some of these. Oh wait, she has that shield on. Actually, what does the shield give us? Let me check real quick. So yep, thank you for sticking around, mascot, and saving the day. Saving the day is that one Ghostbusters song. Okay, so I think this teaches us Medio times 1. That's nice. And it halves all of the elements. Okay, so in a second I'll bring Kevinchai in, but I need to... actually, she doesn't need Medio right now, so... take that off. Give it to lock, I guess, for no reason. Okay. So I hope you guys could hear mascot. I hope you guys can hear most of these people, like most of these people that I'm chatting with. I really hope that when I post these, I'm like, oh my god, can't hear anything. So let me check my espers real quick before I bring Kevinchai in. Kevinchai is my next esper. Okay, he's done there. He's done there. Let's get him on bio. And she's on Odin. How are we going? Oh, she already has Medio. Oh, wait. Okay. So that sounds like a good setup there. Save state it. Okay. So before I bring Kevinchai in, I need to... Kevinchai. Darn it. Okay, let me do this again. So, even though I've been grinding, and it's kind of like a slow thing, we've had a lot of people in here today, and we still have a good, steady crowd, just for basic grinding, which is really surprising. Like, it was to the point where I didn't even want to tweet about it because, you know, grinding is so boring. Currently Skyping with... Okay, so let's bring that down. Okay, so let's do this. Kevinchai, where are you? Do I have you on here? So Kevinchai, do I have you on Skype? I don't see your name. Oh, what's happening? Okay, he's adding me. Okay, add. Does this work? Add you to my contacts. And call. Okay, so I need to do the volume.
Hey, it's me.
Hello, is this the me residence?
Yeah, it's me.
It's you! Or should I call you
Yeah.
me?
It's really me, Kevinchai.
So you are on Poemato CX. So you're the last caller for tonight.
Alright,
So,
got it.
okay, so I've asked everybody. So what is your answer to the eternal question? What time period would you go to? And what picnic lunch would you take? Modern picnic lunch.
I mean, I'd really like to go to, like, cyber future world.
I can just see you. I can just see you like in cyber future world with Terminators everywhere.
Yeah.
Just you like munching on Lunchables.
Yeah, probably something like I don't know, some like instant ramen or whatever in like, in cyber future where they do. Do you think they'll eat food in cyber future?
I think in cyber future, I think if they're going to eat anything, they're going to eat people.
Oh yeah,
So
I
you
guess.
might not want to go to cyber future.
I don't know. I feel like I have a good feeling about cyber future world. I think it'll
Yeah.
all work out.
So those of you in the chat, do you think cyber future world? What's your opinion? Are you for or against it? So you would go there, okay. So I already gave my answer. I'd go to like Mesopotamia and just become their god
Oh
with my
yeah.
brownies and stuff. My hungry man brownie. Then everybody would worship the tomato god.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
So you're coming out. Are you coming out like moving to Tucson? When is it? In the middle of
Yeah.
September? Okay.
Yeah, I got a plane ticket September 16th. It's happening.
Yep, it's cool. It's happening. So you guys, he's living the dream. He's going to be. I'm sure he's going to be on several Poemato CX streams in real life.
Yeah, I'm
Because
planning on
you're
it.
not in real life at the moment.
Yeah, this is true.
You're in cyber future world.
Yeah, I'm super pumped for it. I like when I went to Tucson in March, it was like all my dreams came true, and I was like, I just want to live here for the rest of my life.
That's cool.
And
That's cool.
yeah, it really worked out well for me.
So where are you right now again? Tell everybody.
Right now I'm in Nantucket, Massachusetts.
So you're up there in the Northeast where everything merges together in my brain.
Yeah, yeah.
So, do you have like a good mnemonic or something that I can use to figure out all of the states up there? Because that place is crazy. That whole area.
I mean, let's see. What do we got for states up here? We got Maine is pretty obvious.
Yeah, Maine is
It's
obvious,
the
but then
one.
you got your like New Hampshire
Yeah.
and Vermont. I always get those two mixed up. So how can I figure
Oh
that out?
yeah. Well, Well, I guess for Vermont, you can think of like Vermont maple trees, and you think of that being more inland. So that's the further in one.
Okay.
New
So
Hampshire is the coastal
so
one.
New is New Hampshire. No. Okay, so I'll just do your Vermont one. That's actually a
Yeah.
good one. So now actually I'm pretty sure for the rest of my life I'm going to know. Just because I asked you randomly on Poemato CX.
All right.
So thank you for that. I'll give you 5 tomato points for your Vermont mnemonic.
Oh, nice.
Throughout my life, I always tried to make mnemonics for that actually. Like and I forget what it was, but it never worked. It never stuck. So now I have one. So thank you for that.
All right.
Yes. So we're talking about cyber future world and Vermont. What is this stream anymore?
Yeah, I don't know.
So what are some recommended games for streaming that you think that we should stream sometime, or that you would like to stream?
When I'm there, I'm gonna want to show everyone Style Savvy.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
Style Savvy
that's
for
cool.
sure.
I hope you guys like Style Savvy.
Yeah, they will.
We're gonna have like a Style Savvy month or something.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a long what do they call those long playthroughs?
Yeah, yeah. We can start from the beginning.
Yes, we're gonna 100% it.
100% clear Style Savvy. All clothing items.
Yeah, we gotta LP that, or yeah, we gotta do speed runs on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what else? I don't know. I know you were saying that you wanted to be introduced to Toho games.
Oh, absolutely.
earlier.
So if you're an expert on that, then we'll totally do a Toho.
Well, I am an expert on one specific Toho game, so
Oh.
I can introduce you to that one.
Okay, so it'll be like my gateway drug.
Yeah, I guess so. For those listening, I'm talking about Shoot the Bullet, and I know what you're thinking, and it is an awesome game, believe it.
So I remember hearing dissenting opinions about that. I don't know what to think. Should I run in fear?
No, it's cool. It's not. What it is it's a bullet hell photography game.
Oh,
So,
that
unlike
sounds amazing.
just a regular scrolling shooting, instead of shooting at the enemies, you're just taking photos of them.
That is an amazing idea. Wow.
It is. It's
All right.
very original.
You've already sold me on
Anything
it.
like it. Yeah. So there's that. And what other games do I like? I guess we could do Jet Set Radio. That's another one of my favorites.
That's not
about it?
is that the one where you go around and do like graffiti on everything, or is that something else?
Yeah,
It is?
that's what it is.
Okay, so I think I've seen a few minutes of it, and actually, you might have been the one to show me somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how, because I don't think we had a barely working Dreamcast. Was it a Dreamcast game?
Yeah. There's a Dreamcast one, and then there's an Xbox one.
Oh, okay.
Personally, I think the Xbox one is the superior one, but they both have their good points.
So speaking of that, do you know how many tomato points you have? Because you sent me that Xbox. You sent us that Xbox, and we gave you a lot of tomato points. And so I think you and somebody else are like competing for ultimate tomato points owner.
Yeah, I think it was me and Crocky. or
Yeah,
something.
that Buster the Fox maybe. I can't remember which one. I'm sorry that I can't remember.
I forget too.
I'm a little loopy from streaming all day. That's my excuse.
Mm,
So do you plan on using those, or are you just gonna like hold them over my head?
yeah, I think I'm gonna save him up for something.
So like someday maybe like I'll have like some crazy prize for like 100,000 or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
You can have a giant tomato plush for 100,000 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You can have our car.
Oh wow, that'd be good.
So should Gigas 999 make you a theme song?
Oh yeah, I'd be all for that.
Everybody should have a theme song.
Yeah, I guess so.
Life is incomplete without a theme song.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wrote a person a theme song once for Starman.net something or other. It was like a gift exchange. One of those Secret Santas or something like that. I made someone a theme song. It was pretty good.
So do you still hang around on Starman.net often?
I do check the website. I like lurk the forums at least once a week.
Mm.
Post there very rarely now, but I am reading a lot of it.
Yeah, that sounds like me. Like I lurk. I don't
Yeah.
I don't talk too much.
Hmm.
So Final Fantasy VI.
Mhm.
Have you played this game?
I've played it for like 4 or 5 hours or something. I've really been meaning to get back to it at some point, but yeah, I know so little about it, but from what I've seen, it's super cool. I love.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I would recommend it.
Mm. I mean, I have been playing through all of the Final Fantasy VII stuff
Oh,
recently.
so like the Crisis Core and what was that one with the shooting,
yeah,
the shooting
Third
one?
Service,
Yeah.
is that starring Vincent Valentine?
Yes, that's his name. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, which of those do you recommend?
I haven't played Dirge of Cerberus yet. It's my next one in line, but Crisis Core is very good.
Okay.
And I highly recommend it.
Darn it! I gotta get PSP again then.
Yeah.
Unless it's like on Vita or the Vita TV, maybe.
Yeah, I think you can get it on Vita. I know from the PSN store.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, FF7 is kind of like hit or miss, kind of looking back on it now, because it doesn't like
It, do-
look very
it doesn't.
good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. So,
But Crisis Core fixes basically everything about it, and it's about the best character in the series, Zack Fair.
oh yeah. So you don't like hear much about him in the game actually. In the
Yeah,
original game.
well, he's in a lot of flashbacks, and
Yeah.
most of them are optional.
Yeah. So Zunar asked, "Where did your name come from, Kevinchai?"
Okay, Kevin is my actual real name, and Chai is a short version of my actual last name.
Oh.
So the story is way more boring. Than
You gotta make up a story like I was in this gang in New Zealand. So there you go. That's your new story.
Okay.
And that was your nickname because you caused so much trouble that everybody just went to the cafe and had some chai lattes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've kind of slowly been moving to Kevinchai. Like I'm using that name on a few things, like Twitter
Hmm.
and some things. Mostly just because it rhymes with Kevin, and
Yeah.
also because I just like the idea of angels. And
Yeah.
stuff like
No,
that.
actually, it sounds really cool. Yeah, like it could be like a heavenly, like
Yeah.
a heavenly drink of some sort. Yeah.
Yeah. One time I was trying to figure out what the drink Heaven Chai would be, but I never really settled on anything. I mean, it would start with chai, but then I don't know what goes with it. So, I don't know.
So when did you first when did you first find Starman.net? I assume that's where you like first found all of this stuff that led you to here today.
Oh yeah, my life for the past like 7 years or so has been a series of very fortunate coincidences, starting at Starman.net. Because, well, the story that I like to tell everyone of how I discovered Starman.net is started in 2004 when I played Earthbound for the first time on a modded Xbox. And,
That's blasphemy.
well, that was what I had to do.
It's blasphemy and piracy. You're going to double hell.
But it all worked out for me.
It did.
And-
Yes, it did.
but I played Earthbound on a modded Xbox, and I was like, wow, this is cool. This is a cool game. And I kept playing it until I got to the part where you can get a mushroom stuck on your head.
Oh yeah.
And at that point, I had no freaking idea what to do. I was
So-
walking around, all my directions were mixed up. I went to the hospital, I talked to the doctor, foolishly. The doctor was like, yeah, I got nothing for you. And I was like, what can I do about this? And so I actually gave up on the game
Oh
for about,
man.
2 years.
Oh, crap.
after that.
That one mushroom, man.
Yeah, that's what did it for me. And then, after 2 years, I got back onto it. I started from the beginning because I wasn't very far. And I got back to that part, and I was just talking to people like you normally would in Earthbound because they all have funny things to say.
Hmm.
And then I had the mushroom on my head, and I talked to the healer in the hospital, and he's like, hey, I'll buy the mushroom for $50. And I was like, dang it, this game is really good. I need to know more about this game. That settled it for me. And so I looked it up online, and Starman.net came up, and I was like, oh, this is cool.
So, if that one mushroom hadn't turned you into a mushroom head, your life would be very different now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be moving across the country.
Yeah, it turned out really great for me. I've met all these fun people. I'm moving to a place because of this website.
So, have you told any of this to Jeff Benson?
Yeah, I've said it on the documentary. I
Okay,
believe
cool.
that story is going to be
All
in the
right, that's good. I'm glad.
Yeah, he's told me that he really liked interviewing me, and he's gonna put a lot of my stuff.
That's
in
good.
it,
Yeah.
which is fun.
So he's been recording so many Earthbound fans that I wonder how many are actually going to make it, and how many. I hope he like puts a lot of them into the bonus.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing it.
Yep.
It's. I know Jeff makes a lot of good videos. If you, if you, I know you know about feed time.
Oh my God. Once you have seen it, you cannot unsee it. I think even Pochater even has like a video of you guys watching it, and I think we showed it as a pre-show.
So yeah, that's an example of one of his more avant-garde style videos for sure.
Yeah.
I like all the good ones too.
So I think Jeff Benson, the filmographer, is that the word? He's I think he's finishing up his interviews at PAX. So I don't know how many more he's going to be doing, because he needs to eventually end filming so he can cut it all together.
Yeah.
Hello, gullible spy. So you've played Final Fantasy VI. So which is your favorite Final Fantasy?
I'd honestly say Crisis Core.
Oh,
I
wow.
really loved it.
Wow, we're getting answers
Yeah.
all over the board today, and that was one I never even I thought even would be an answer. So
Yeah,
Man.
not even one of the numbered ones.
if you recommend that, I gotta try that out.
Yeah, I really loved it.
So definitely, like when you came over the last time, we we put out the Famicom. We just played a lot of Famicom games, and you just powered through some of those. It was amazing. So I hope that you come over. We'll do some Famicom games.
Yeah.
Maybe. So I don't know how you could read all the kana and stuff. I was really impressed by that, but I don't know like how big your vocabulary is. So maybe like I'll just let you play it and let you fumble your way around on the stream. Would that be interesting? In the background, you just hear me laughing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I have been studying, so I have like a certain amount of Japanese knowledge, but I still struggle with like the way sentences work and
Yeah.
like grammar and all that. I know a pretty good amount of words, I think, for a beginner at least.
Yeah, I was really impressed. You were reading pretty fast, and it seemed like you kind of could pick out some words.
Yeah, that's one thing. I'm pretty good at like. I mean, I have it in my mind, so I know what the kana are without even thinking. I just look at it now, and it's interesting now looking back at how I didn't know what it all was before. I almost can't imagine not knowing.
Yeah, I really know that feeling. So, are you self-taught? Did you teach yourself Japanese?
Yeah, in the area where I live, I've never been able to find a Japanese class, so I'm all self-taught.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I started on a website called like Japanese-online.com or something when I was in middle school, and I kind of dropped off that for a little bit, and then I picked it up later at the end of high school, and I've kind of been just studying off and on since then, but for the past year or two, I've been pretty dedicated.
So, do you have any tips for fellow learners?
I've recently been using the website japaneseclass.jp, which has been pretty helpful for me. It's mostly just vocabulary and kanji. There's no real grammar or anything on there, which is kind of a problem for me, but it's the way they present it is really good. It's a really nice looking website. They they give you experience points and level ups, which is helpful.
That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. So like you get a certain number of experience and then you unlock the next things, which is fun.
So do you think that's going to be a thing with our generation? Because we grew up with games, everything is going to be like gamified. That's the way we have to.
Yeah.
You think like our schools are going to be like that in the cyber future world or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine at least some of it's going to be. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that works pretty well in game form, and more than others. I mean, there's certain things like memorizing things. I find if you make a game of it, it helps me at least.
Yeah. That's actually when I first started learning Japanese. I made a game, I programmed my own game and taught myself that way. So I totally agree that games are a great way to memorize things.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so let's see what else. So, Mother 2, Mother 3. Which is your favorite?
Ah, man. I've never been able to decide. I like them all equally.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you only have enough food to feed one. So which one do you let survive, or do you like split their food up and let them all die slowly?
Oh man, that's hard.
So I have noticed as I'm getting more tired. I've been streaming like 9 hours today. As the hours have been going, I'm getting more and more morbid. I'm getting a little scared here.
Oh man. There's parts of each one that I love so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of just want to settle on Earthbound, but I know that the other two are really good too. Okay, my final answer is yes, Earthbound, but the other two are really good.
Yes. Okay. That's a proper answer. You're allowed to. Nobody will think less of you. Okay, baby Earthbound, you're allowed to live.
But then the other two have to die.
Well, we never got them here anyway.
Oh man.
So, like RPGs, are you like a grinding person? Do you grind a lot in your RPGs like this?
Oh yeah, I'm a super grindy guy.
Grindy guy.
I love grinding so much. Like, I know you said before you'd gotten into Disgaea.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites. I've played the first 4 of them. There's another new one. It's a sequel to the first one, like a direct sequel. I haven't played that one.
Yeah,
yet,
actually,
but-
I think I own that one.
Oh yeah.
And then I had like half an hour to play it, and then yep, and then stuff happened. So this Gaia games, they take so much time.
Yeah, I've put like 100 or more hours into each one. It's great.
Yeah, I really love the geo panel puzzles.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the item world. Yeah, I just get addicted to item world.
Item world, and then later on there's like other more different worlds.
Oh no.
In 3, I think that's when they introduced the character world,
Oh.
where you actually go into and level up the base stats of your created characters.
Oh wow. So I think I bought 3 like real cheap, but then the main music, like in the main area, just had like these terrible lyrics. I was like, I can't play this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Did you think it was equally as annoying?
No, I didn't think it was that
Oh,
bad.
okay.
But it does change later on.
Okay.
So,
Oh man, I had no idea. Crap. So when did you join the chat today? Have you been here the whole time?
I I just got on today, right at the end of when you were talking to Gigas999.
Oh, okay. So you haven't been around too long.
No.
I'm feeling crazy. Like I feel like I'm talking to voices in my head now. But this is a lot of fun. Like I was always thinking what it would be like to marathon a game. So this is the closest I'll probably ever get. Was grinding for however like 9 hours. That's a lot of grinding. And normally I would just be like silently grinding, doing be boring. So I'm glad that I can chat with like you and everybody else. It's been a lot of fun. So I hope everybody's been enjoying it. We have 30 viewers in here. Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty good.
It says 24 up there, but I see 30 here.
Yeah.
So I hereby dub everybody in here right now. You're part of the grind gang.
Yeah, grind gang.
So you guys can have your own custom patches, or you can get you guys can get custom tattoos if you'd like.
Yeah. Oh, our slogan can be "Put your nose to the grind."
Yes, perfect. Oh my god, I hope nobody actually does that. So in a few minutes here, I'm going to end the stream so I don't go totally insane. I'm going to throw a pizza in the oven, and I'm going to chat with Poe for a while, and then I'm going to throw everything up on the archive. And just not just yet, but in a few minutes.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely want to look. I've been stealing all day. That sounds like a quote. Yeah, I've been stealing stuff all day. I want to see what my elixir count is and all of that. I bet it's pretty high. Let's check it out. So I have 59 elixirs and 8 mega elixirs. So that's really good. I don't know. You haven't played this far in the game, but you probably know your Final Fantasies. You never get that many elixirs in a game.
Oh, never.
Yeah, and if you do get it in, you're like, can't use it.
Yeah. I remember in FF7 I saved like all my elixirs for the final battle.
Did you ever wind up using them?
Oh yeah, I used a lot of them.
Yeah, I remember he does that really crazy, like it blows up the solar system and stuff.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That attack takes forever. You just sit there and watch it, and it happens like 10 times during
Yeah. It's like, come on.
And that attack actually can't kill anyone.
Really?
So,
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Is it like just percentage HP or something?
yeah, it's an HP percentage. It just knocks out like almost all of your HP.
Wow, I didn't know that. I always was always so worried.
Yeah.
So I bet like speedrunners for Final Fantasy VII always try to avoid that attack. I guess people in the chat would know more than me.
Yeah.
So speaking of speedruns, have you ever speedrunned anything? Speedran anything?
Closest I've ever done is I beat the first act of the first zone of Sonic 2 in like 25 seconds.
Oh.
Which is pretty good, I think.
I know. Like I don't know much about Sonic, but it sounds impressive to me.
Yeah. That's like when you hit all of the fast shoe power-ups and like you just run through the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So I think Zunar has not played Final Fantasy VII. So what are some really fake spoilers that we can tell him?
Fake spoilers. Aerith lives.
Oh, I think that was probably a reverse fake spoiler.
Well, Genova is just a regular person after all.
Yeah. So Final Fantasy VII is like if you've ever played Mother 3, and you know when you're on drugs and stuff, and you can go to the hot springs. So Final Fantasy VII is a hot spring delusion. That's all it is. At the end, Lucas wakes up and he's like, "I shouldn't have had those shrooms, man." So apparently, Final Fantasy VII was Earthbound 64 all along.
Oh yeah.
So I think coming up after this battle, um, I'm going to finish my magic point grinding for today. So let me see. So you already knew that, Zunar. Cloud turns into a Gundam.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Terra got the Aspel, whatever you guys want to call that. I'm not sure what that is. And then Celeste got Death. So I think we got all of our stuff that we want for today. Let me check real quick. Got her. Got her. Got him finished. And I got her finished. Okay, so I'm doing good. Can I not? I think I have to go down the long way. Okay. Alright, so we're not done yet. Well, actually, crap, what am I going to do? Yeah, okay, what I'll do is I'll just... Crap, I shouldn't do that. I'm going to go save it normally. So we still have a few more minutes, Kevinchai.
Oh, okay.
So are you working on any projects?
Not really, other than moving.
But moving is a project. I've done it. I've done it several times, and oh man.
Yeah, my plan right now is I'm going to mail a giant box of things to Fangamer of everything that I can fit in a box.
Sounds good.
And then just bring whatever I can in my big rolling luggages.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
You don't have any couches or anything?
Nah, I'm pretty much just gonna start from what I got.
Alright, so I'm gonna save state it because I might die. Too busy laughing at your project. So you haven't played Final Fantasy VI too much, but you're often in the chat, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
Pretty soon you're gonna be like on the other side of the chat.
Oh yeah.
You're already like halfway. You're like in the limbo right now.
Yeah.
Go to the light.
Right. So yeah, I gotta think of how I'm gonna pack up my computer and my screens and whatever else I can get. I'm not gonna be able to bring any furniture, so I'm probably gonna go to like thrift stores when I get there.
Oh.
See what I can do.
Yeah, there's a lot here, so you'll be okay.
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of the area because I've been there already.
So when you come here, are you going to be working for Fangamer for a little bit, or are you just going to be like, probably staying at the hotel, right? The Fangamer hotel?
Yeah, right when I get there, I've been talking to Jack and Jenna, and they're cool with me staying there for a little bit, but I'm gonna need to find an apartment for myself.
Yeah.
I have been looking at places online for a little bit.
Just stay away from the west side is what I recommend.
Alright, yeah, I get the idea.
The guns are there.
Yeah.
The guns of the Patriots.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get the idea of like the north and the east part of the city. And from what I can tell, rent there is super cheap, which I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, so apparently, like, compared to the rest of America, of the states, the cost of living here in Tucson is pretty low.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because you can get shot easier. I don't know. I don't know how it is where you live, so who knows.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going to be ending as soon as I get down to the bottom of the tower, so no more, I'm not doing any more Skype stuff tonight, but I do want to make more, make Skyping a more regular thing that we do here. Totally should keep everybody alive. I should heal everybody. So are you watching this on your computer or like on your phone or something?
I am currently, I have a dual screen set up on my computer, and on one screen is Final Fantasy XIV, which I'm playing right now.
That's
And
cool.
on the other screen is your stream.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You're a hardcore Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, although you haven't really played this one. So hello,
Yeah.
Tyrus90. You got 50 tomato points. You got the exact amount for a Kool-Aid packet. Oh crap. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much anytime I'm watching your stream, I'm also playing Final Fantasy 14.
So is 14 like, is it like 11 or is it significantly different?
I haven't seen much of 11 actually. I was thinking about playing it before I started 14, but then I was just like, no, I'll just start with 14.
Okay.
Screw it. But from what I can tell, it's fairly similar.
Is it fun? Do you need to do like gigantic party raids and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, for the first, like, for leveling up until the end game, you don't really need to talk to people that much. I mean, you can, but you can get by just doing your own thing, but it would be more boring that way.
Yeah.
But later in the game, like where I am, I have people that I do stuff with in the game.
So do you have like,
that
are there like guilds and stuff in 14 like that then?
Yeah,
Okay.
they call them free companies,
Oh.
but they are guilds, essentially.
So I've never played 11 or 14, so I always feel like I'm missing out on all of the music. People really like 11's music, and I think people are saying good things about 14's music.
Hmm.
Like I heard
Yeah.
the Big Bridge music. I listened to that on YouTube the other day.
Yep, that's a good one. And the Chocobo music is really good. It sounds like an Indiana Jones kind of
Oh,
thing.
cool. I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Whenever you get on your Chocobo, it's like you're setting out for a grand adventure.
Cool. Oh my god, this tower is so big. So Crisis Core is your favorite?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Now this makes me want to play it now.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not turn-based, unlike the rest of them. So it's kind of different, and it's just Zack running around.
Okay, so I asked this of all of the other streamers, and I don't know if you heard it, but if you could hug and marry, hug/marry a cactar, a bomb, or a tonberry, which one would you hug and which one would you marry?
Okay, so I think I would marry the cactar. I like the way they are. I don't want to hug him because he's got the needles.
Oh my god, so you are the first person all day to say that.
I don't. I guess I would hug the bomb. I'm not a big fan of conberries.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he'll just stab you. So did you see that the other day when I fought the giant one?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, that scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, those are is something. I remember in FF7 I had to grind against Master Tonberries in order to get ribbons to survive the later parts of the game.
Whew,
That
okay.
Yeah.
So I've made it back. So I've been streaming for 7.5 hours right now, and plus the 1.5 earlier today. This is truly a marathon that I never thought I could do. So what I'm going to have to do is, so like I said, I'm going to end it in a few minutes, go through, dinner in the oven, talk to Poe Trader, and then I'm going to archive all of this. I'm going to cut up everything, put it on YouTube. So, yeah, follow me on YouTube and all that, but the archiving is going to take me probably 3+ hours, man. So, but I've had a lot of fun, and I think this is all worth archiving. Like, this grinding session would have been so boring if I'd done it by myself, So I'm glad, I could have shared laughs about future cyber world and all of that good stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty good.
okay, so I'm gonna save it here. Yep. So, yep. So here we go. Uh, you're a little bit lagged, aren't you? So crap.
Hmm?
I was gonna have you read the credits with me, but okay. So
Oh,
okay,
dang it.
all right. So, um, yeah, maybe you can read the credits when you're here sometime. So we'll do it that way.
Okay,
Okay. So
yeah, alright.
so do you have any like last things you would like to tell the chat and or leave forever on the archives?
Okay, drink water every day.
This is true, especially if you're living in the desert.
Yeah, that's my good advice for you.
Okay. So it's been really good chatting with you. It's been like I haven't seen you in a few months, so it's good to chat with you again.
Hmm.
And I hope to see you again soon. I don't know when I'm gonna do Skyping next. Like this was all a big experiment, and it's been a lot of fun. So I'm sure we're gonna be Skyping more, but we probably won't need to Skype with you. We'll just be like, hey, let's go get Kevinchai.
Yeah, I'll probably be around.
Yeah, you'll be around. You'll be just like some kind of wandering spirit, wandering the streets. So,
Yeah,
um, so I guess thanks for waiting so patiently
yeah.
to get your turn. Um,
Hmm.
yep. So I will have to kick you out now. I hope you don't mind.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah,
So
that's fine.
okay. So until future encounters. Okay. So for everybody else, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch. You'll get updates of every time I update. Every time I start streaming. Today I didn't post on Twitter about when I'm streaming, so a lot of people probably missed out on today. So definitely do that. And actually, if you follow me within like the next 30 seconds to a minute, you'll get some tomato points, and a little message will pop up down there at the bottom. Um, and follow me on Twitter and all of that. Follow me on YouTube if you want to see the old archives. We're on like episode 190 on just Final Fantasy VI alone, which is really crazy. Um, and follow me on what's something else? Follow me on your Palm Pilot if you happen to have one. I don't know who would have one these days. Follow me on your pencil sharpener. I don't know how you would do that. Okay. So, in the meantime, let's end this. I'm going to roll the credits now, you guys. So, for everybody who's been around in the last. Hello, the Medster 327. You got 31 tomato points. And pick up your phone. Okay. So, for everybody who's been here in the last 7 hours, you were part of today's cast. So, I hope you enjoy your credits. So, here we go. This was episode Boat Wet. I don't know why. So, starring Potrader, who wasn't here today, and me. Oof, looks like we have a lot of people here today. So, BB King Zombie, you were the Rancid UFO. Oh man, Besk, you were the Curious Cactus. We have a defunct magician in here. We have a neighborly gardener. That was a nice one. The heavy private eye. Hatsubai, you were the snow terraformer. That sounds really cool. We had a sulky ninja, and the urban cook. Mamo 23, you were the sick NPC. This guy are sick. A nude pilot, Omnitarian. Silly Voodoo, you were the unkempt ambassador. We had a livid dentist, a dumpy dinosaur. Trev Newt, you were Lake Pilgrim. And ZP Dolly, you were the orderly druid. So, man, I've been streaming forever, but thanks for coming, everybody. And until next time, see you next game, everybody. Oof, I finally get to have dinner.